That's what you get, paranormal video gamer. Suck it.
Hey guys, Paranormal Video Gamer here, and I've got some pretty bad news. Some really sad news, too. And it really, really sucks. So, you guys know I love Alien Isolation. Love it to death. It's one of my favorite games that came out a couple years ago. The survival horror of actually going against a xenomorph and having to take a moment to sit back and watch what goes on during the alien basically growing and killing people, and sometimes you just have to stand in a corner of somebody and watch and just watch somebody get killed, because there's nothing you can do for them, because the alien is just way overpowering and there's no way that you can save that person's life. I love that. That was so cool about the game. Because you generally, in certain situations, you actually felt bad for the non-playable characters that end up getting killed. And you can hear them scream and stuff, and you're just watching this. It's like, best way to describe it, it's like watching a bug zapper, and you watch a bug go into the zapper, and you can't help but, stare and go, oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Yay! And that's what it was like with Alien Isolation. Well, Alien Isolation 2 has been confirmed, but not like we were hoping and expecting. And I'm a little mad, and I'm also a little sad, because what they're planning is pretty bad. Okay, so multiple websites are reporting several different things, but this particular website, I won't name the name of it because of the fact that I read it, and I just kind of want to use it as a reference. But multiple websites are reporting Alien Isolation is being touted as a sequel, and one of them basically stated what had happened today. Fox announced Alien Blackout, a survival horror game that, like Isolation, stars serious protagonist Ella Ripley's daughter, Amanda. Unlike Isolation, which launched on PC and consoles, Alien Blackout is launching on Apple and Google stores. And unlike Isolation, it was developed by British studio Creative Assembly. Alien Blackout will be published by D3 Go, previously responsible for Marvel Quest, Puzzle Quest, and Adventure Gnome. D3 Go's description of the game makes it sound like a whole like Alien Isolation. Try to stay alive, and blah blah blah. Basically, this is what they're doing. They're going to make a copy of Alien Isolation on consoles and PC. Alright, let's put some context to this particular story about Alien Blackout. So it's going to be a mobile game. Okay, we know that from the facts and everything that they've posted. How much you guys willing to bet that this mobile game will be microtransactioned all the hell? Because obviously it's a company that's done microtransaction before in gaming to get the most out of the player. How many of you guys will think that they're going to charge maybe $7, $8 for the game, and then there's going to be microtransactions up the boot? The boop! They're going to put it up the boop, and you're going to be like, the hell? Especially like if the alien knows that you're in the area and you have no health, it could kill you right away. But if you spend $1.99 on first aid sprays, you'll be able to survive an alien attack, and it'll go away for 10 minutes. But you got to spend money in order to get that to go through. All right, let's put some context to this particular story about Alien Blackout. So you know it's going to be a mobile game. Okay, we know that from the facts and everything that they posted. How much you guys willing to bet that this mobile game will be microtransactioned all the hell? Because obviously it's a company that's done microtransaction before in gaming to get the most out of the player. How many of you guys will think that they're going to charge maybe $7, $8 for the game, and then there's going to be microtransactions up the boot? The boop! They're going to put it up the boop, and you're going to be like, the hell? Especially like if the alien like knows that you're in the area and you have no health, it could kill you right away. But if you spend $1.99 on on first aid sprays, you'll be able to survive an alien attack and it'll go away for 10 minutes. But you got to spend money in order to get that to go through. So let's put a little context to what this exactly means, okay? So this new company, D3, what is it, D3 Go, they are making an Alien Isolation sequel, okay? They're doing it for the mobile platform only. It's kind of like Diablo with the Diablo Immortal game. They're making it as a standalone mobile game. But if you look at some of the screenshots from what they've shared, it looks very much like they took Alien Isolation's engine and its graphical engine and just copy and pasted it to this new project. And to me, that's sad. That's really sad because, when I think of Alien Isolation, I think of the good memories of, hiding in a locker and watching the alien go by and just, it's looking for you. It knows you're in the area, but it doesn't know exactly where. And it's using all of its senses to try to kill you. This game that they're trying to put out is a touchscreen game. So what that means is if you see the alien on screen, it's going to give you enough time to push a button on the screen like this, like literally like this, push the button on the screen, push it, and you're going to be able to hide into a locker. It doesn't help the survival horror type of genre when you have a game that's a mobile game that you use a touchscreen for. That is not interactive. Interactive is actually having a controller in your hand, understanding that if you move to a certain area and the alien knows that you're moving to that certain area because either it can see or it can sense you, it's going to scare the holy hell out of you. And they think that they're going to actually make a mobile version of this Alien Isolation game, and it's going to be a big hit. No, it's not. It's going to be like Diablo Immortal. It is going to be laughed at. People are going to be like, what the hell were you thinking? And I'm at that point where I'm like, what the hell is Fox thinking that Alien Blackout is actually going to be a good game? There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell it's going to be a good game. Because certain games are great on mobile. Alright? Certain genres of games are great on mobile, not survival horror. There are a couple rare games that are survival horror type games that are on mobile that are decent games. And I understand a lot of these developers now, they think that mobile is going to be 100% the future, and as phones get faster, we're gonna see a shift from console to mobile. I don't see that happening for a very long time. And the reason I don't see that happening for a long time is because when you have a device that's small in your hand, okay, that's about the size of a Nintendo controller, as you get older, you can't do a lot of the things that you could do on a console gaming. Like, you can put it on a huge screen. Now, if they put it where a mobile game actually allows you to use your home screen to play a game, and you could buy, like, let's say, an extended controller for $20 and do that, then yeah, maybe it has a future. But as just a mobile game, it's not going to be very intuitive. It's going to have a lot of lag. Like currently, right now, I've seen games that they bring out games on mobile and they say, "Oh, it's going to be a great game. You're going to love it." You go to play it, and within 10 minutes, you want your money back that you just spent on that game because it's laggy, it just doesn't run very well, and on most people's phones, some people they can't upgrade on their phone every single year, but I think probably about 99% of people that at least I know, they can't go out and buy the latest phone the next year to basically keep up with the technology. Most people I know, they usually go about 2 years, maybe 3 years on their phone, and then they end up, upgrading, to a new phone. Most people can only do an upgrade about every 2 to 3 years, and that is normal as far as I know. The abnormal people are the ones that 6 months later, after the newest phone comes out, they're up at the store and they're getting the newest one, even though 6 months prior they had a great phone that maybe is a year old. They upgrade right away, and they can spend $3,000 to upgrade, but most people don't have the money to upgrade their phone right away. So, and say hello to the Onyx. This is my kitty Onyx. She's my black kitty. But yeah, most people, they don't have the money to upgrade their phones, and they basically keep the same type of phone for quite a while. And if you have a phone for 2 years and a new game comes out, especially that isn't optimized, like a lot of games will come out and they are poorly optimized, it doesn't run very smoothly. And I think this is a huge mistake by Fox and D3 Go. I think this is a huge mistake putting this as a mobile game. This should have been a console PC game first. And if everything worked out, maybe they could do like what, a couple of other studios did. Say, for example, I'm trying to think of the studio that makes Mortal Kombat and Injustice 2. NetherRealm Studios. It took me a second to think. They released mobile games of their particular games, and they run quite good because they actually built them from the ground up to run on mobile quite well and not rush it out the door. And apparently this is what's going on with Alien Blackout. Again, I'm not a fan of mobile games that you port from one thing. And if you, like I said, if you look at the screenshots of Alien Blackout, it looks like an exact copy of Alien Isolation, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a copy. It should be a standalone game by itself. It should be something new and exciting and something awesome to get into. But that's just me and my opinion on Alien Blackout. What's yours? And let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be streaming Skyrim here very, very soon. I don't have a time frame. I was hoping to do it yesterday, but unfortunately I ran out of time from everything else. But I'm going to get back into Skyrim here. I'm going to do a bunch of live streaming, and it should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys will join me. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to reading some of the comments from you guys on this debacle, as I'm going to call it. Debacle, the first debacle of 2019. Somebody actually took the lead over Bethesda. Yay! Bye, everybody.